Welcome back. When you hear the term cloud computing, what you want to do is think of it as a modern way to deliver IT resources. Instead of buying and maintaining your own servers and data centers, you can simply tap into compute power, storage, and services over the internet from a provider like Microsoft Azure. At its core, cloud computing just means accessing compute services over the internet. Um, it's often what we call the cloud. These services could be virtual machines, databases, networking, storage, analytics, or even AI tools. And they all run inside Microsoft's global network of data centers. One of the biggest shifts here is that you're not buying hardware upfront anymore. You just use what you need when you need it, and then you're billed for what you actually consume. That kind of flexibility is a huge part of why the cloud has taken off like it has. Cloud computing really stands out because of a few key traits. First, everything is on demand. If you need a new resource, you just spin it up instantly instead of waiting for someone in IT to set it up for you. It's also highly scalable, so you can increase or decrease resources as your workload changes. And of course, it's pay as you go, which means you're only paying for what you use. Before the cloud, companies had to invest heavily in physical servers, network gear, racks, cooling, and then pay staff to maintain everything. Of course, that required a ton of space and money. With the cloud, most of that burden disappears. You can deploy a virtual machine in minutes, store massive amounts of data, or run an app globally without touching a single piece of hardware. Microsoft handles the infrastructure so you can focus on whatever you're building. We'll discuss plenty of examples of these things throughout the course. Hosting virtual machines in Azure instead of running them on-prem, storing files in Azure storage instead of relying on local drives, or using Azure App Service to run your apps without managing servers at all. These are all everyday examples of cloud compute in action. So if we boil it down, cloud computing is simply the delivery of computing services over the internet, giving you flexible resources, the ability to innovate faster, and the benefit of economies of scale. You're no longer limited by what you have on site. You can use Microsoft's cloud to deploy just about anything from small websites to full global applications, literally in minutes.